The Victorian Supreme Court has approved Australia's largest human rights compensation claim. Around 1,900 asylum seekers and refugees detained on Manus Island will be eligible to share in the $70 million payout. The federal government says it's not an admission of liability, but lawyers say the deal validates their claims of abuse.
After years in limbo, the news of today's settlement gave little comfort for many on Manus Island.
Better than nothing, because we haven't right. We came by boat and Australia hate us because we came by boat.
These Iranian asylum seekers, detained since 2013, have opted in to the class action, but the money won't get them off the island any quicker.
What they have done to me, they tortured me and they are still torturing me. And the $70 million, like for me, is not enough.
The Supreme Court decision gives the green light to a deal struck between the two parties in June. Justice Cameron McCauley deciding a settlement was better than a long drawn-out court case, and the package would ensure each detainee receives an amount that reflects their personal situation.
I am comfortably satisfied that the figure of $70 million to be distributed is a fair and reasonable sum. I would go so far as to say that my degree of satisfaction is not merely marginal, but is reached with a strong degree of conviction.
Lawyers say the detainees were falsely imprisoned after a PNG court ruled their detention was illegal. They also argue the government failed in its duty of care.
These people came here seeking refuge and protection. This was denied by successive Commonwealth governments. Today, they achieved a medium of justice.
The federal government has previously said settling was cheaper than challenging. Most of the 1,900 people eligible for compensation have signed on to the class action. Lawyers are confident that those who remain on Manus Island will receive their compensation before the centre closes in October. James Oaten, ABC News, Melbourne.